Greetings, my name is Ben, aka Downsize It, and I am here at Gear Gaming Bentonville with Robby for another tournament practice battle report for the LSO. And this is going to be the last one I'll be able to get in with Robby before I go. And very grateful for Robby allowing me to test lists and stuff, etc. against him. And one fair warning, even though you guys will be seeing this probably a week after you saw my first iteration of this, adding the Kuat and the Chimera into my list. As far as filming order is concerned, this has only been, a couple days, and I was not able to give Robby enough warning that I had made this change. So this list might not be that he brought might not be exactly tailored to what he might have been expecting, but it's still going to be a good test. It's going to be a bit of a tank list that can also put out a lot of firepower. We got multiple peltas that are going to be doing a lot of support, and Bail Organa with these acclimators that are going to be putting out a lot of firepower. And we'll see if my Kuat and Chimera combo will have enough to be able to get through that and to get through all of the dice mitigation they're going to have to reduce my damage input. And you'll see all that when I go over the fleets and mission coming up next. And I just want to let you guys know, by the time this comes out, we're going to be less than a week away before I go to the LSO. And just want to, again, just give a thanks to everybody with all of your suggestions, your fleet submissions, and your advice for going to a tournament. And definitely looking forward to putting everything into actual practice there. So coming up next, it'll be the fleets and the mission. For the Imperials and my Thrawn list, I've got an ISD 2 with the Chimera title and entrapment formation to start, with Commander Vanto, local fire control, advanced projectors, leading shots, and XI-7 turbo lasers, a Kuat with Emperor Palpatine, and gunnery teams, leading shots, and expanded launchers. And for squadrons, I've got Merrick Steel and 3 TIE Defender squadrons. For the Republic, we have Bail Organa on an Acclimator 2 with Ordnance Experts, thermal shields, assault proton torpedoes, and swivel mount batteries. Another Acclimator 2 with Ordnance Experts, thermal shields, assault proton torpedoes, and swivel mount batteries. And then we have a Pelta Transport Frigate with Projection Experts, munitions resupply, and cluster bombs, and a second Pelta Transport with Projection Experts and parts resupply. For Republic fighters, we have 6 V-19 Torrent squadrons. For missions, Robby's fleet came in at 397 and I'm at 400, and Robby chose to be first player this time around, so he had to pick from my missions, which are Advanced Gunnery. I changed to Contested Outpost to try it out with having 2 Star Destroyers now, and Superior Positions. And Robby chose to go with Contested Outpost to give that one a shot. And with this one, just as a reminder, we've seen it a couple times in a row now. I get to place the station after we deploy obstacles normally. And then at the end of every round, whoever has the most command value at distance 1 to 2, or distance 1 of the station gains a victory token worth 20 points. And the station also does not obstruct, and it does not heal. So coming up next, we will have Robby and I deploying in a sped up fashion while we discuss our strategy and tactics in the pre-game interview. Okay, so now that you've seen the fleets in the mission, you'll now see Robby and I starting to deploy. And while that's happening, Robby, why don't you go ahead and go over your thoughts behind this list you put together, and your thoughts behind your strategy for this game, etc.
I'm just putting swivel mounts, long range to get a long range black, and then self-proton torpedoes to hopefully get the criticals. So I can go ahead and give a face-up damage card. I have Ordnance Experts to help with the torpedoes, in case I'm going to be pretty aggressive with trying to get those blacks to go off. I have the support peltas to give out tokens and to help with shielding. So when we start taking some damage, I'll be able to send out 2 shields. And yeah, took Bail Organa to help with the maneuverability problems of the acclimators. And yeah, this is just me messing around with a list maker, just seeing what can happen, see how well the swivel mounts work at distance. So thermal shields, of course, since taking on 2 Star Destroyers, which I'm going to need.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the key to the acclimator survival. You guys have seen how well thermal shields have done for Robby in the past against my Star Destroyers. Now that we got 2 acclimators going against 2 Star Destroyers, I think thermal shields is a really good equalizer. Yeah. Potentially for Clone War ships going against Galactic Civil War era ships.
Yeah, so it's just me. I brought the V19s just to keep the swarm off me for just a little bit, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. They got black dice on their bombs, so it could be decent. So anyway, just seeing what this can do, swivel mounts, and then seeing what the torpedoes can do.
Yeah, V19s are annoying. Even though they're only speed 3, they're still 5 hull.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a lot to get through, even for defenders. And especially if I don't roll, even if I roll average, it takes 2 defenders to take 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm probably not going to roll average. So my guess is my defenders in this game are going to be spent the entire game just tied up with your V19s, and they're just going to be fighting back and forth.
Yeah.
While our ships do the main damage to each other. And the combination of your thermal shields with getting double projection expert healing from your peltas, I think that's going to make your acclimators very survivable and hard for me to get to, because you're basically going to have my damage out of my Star Destroyers every time I shoot at you, until I can force you to discard a brace and just get rid of it permanently.
But I was just also trying to see what they're capable of and how.
Especially in a support role kind of thing.
Plus they got two red dice out of the front, so not too shabby. So we'll just see what they do playing pure support role to the acclimators.
Gotcha. Well, I'm not going to go over the reasons why I made this major change to my list. You guys have already seen that with my game against Social General Rob about a week ago now. And I haven't made any changes since then. I liked how this performed. I'm going to stick with it for now for the next couple games. And I'm liking having the Kuat being my main bruiser, my main punching bag, my main hammer. And that leaves Thrawn free to do Thrawn things, and I don't have to put Thrawn in danger. And I'm keeping expanded launches on there. Last Batrep I actually got... for the first time in the history of me ever playing the game, I got to do 3 expanded launcher shots in a game, actually earning the points back. I don't know if I've even heard of that ever happening. But for the reason why I have it, and this was actually partially Robby's thoughts, putting gunnery teams on the Kuat. This was a different list composition when you're talking about this, but it made sense to me. I'm going to be seeing so many MSU lists, especially hard sell MSU. I'm going to want to be able to fire twice out of the front of a Star Destroyer to just try to drop multiple small ships, or at least one a turn, and maybe multiples a turn. And I like having the co-op with expanded launchers and gunnery teams, and then having Palpatine on there just makes it punishing for the opponent to have to shoot at them. So we'll see if it continues to play out. I've only got a few more practice games left before I go to the LSO, and it is kind of risky making a last-minute change like this. But we'll see if it plays out. So, coming up next, Robby and I will be planning our dials, and then we'll be back at the start of round 1. Okay, start of round 1. As per usual with my standard Chimera build, swapping out the contain for a salvo with my local fire control. No Thrawn dials yet, of course. My entire fleet starting at speed 1. I swapped out my mission, my yellow mission, to contested outpost, still sticking with the advanced gunnery superior position. Mainly because now that I have 2 Star Destroyers, if somebody picks that, it's one of those where I can just kind of sit back and slow my roll and make them come to me, which is kind of I'm going to try that out, try to play it that way. For Robby's fleet, we have Bail Organa. He's doing 3 navs and 2 engineerings for Bail. The Pelta on your right has the parts resupply. The Pelta on your left is the one with cluster bombs and munitions resupply. And Bail is the acclimator on the tall stand, and the acclimator here on the left is the unnamed. And the V-19s in a reserve escort position for now. And since I'm also outnumbered 4-2 as second player, I get 2 pass tokens.
We'll go with the second one. Second acclimator. I have a navigate.
I guess you say Robby's fleet is also starting at speed 1. So everybody's speed 1 to start. I have a feeling that might start changing.
So I'm going to just token that. And put it on the second acclimator, go in speed 1.
Okay, to start with Palpatine on the Kuat, it's an engineering, taking a token and just staying straight at speed 1 for now.
As a nav token, the token that. Stick right there. Go at speed 1.
Okay, Thrawn the Chimera, it's an engineering, taking a token and straight 1 for now.
First Pelta number 1 with cluster bombs was going speed 1. I will reveal. I will token that.
So navigate,
and I will turn on munitions resupply. Send 2 of them out to the acclimators and 1 to the other Pelta. Yep. And go in speed 1. Actually, no, I'll just put this back on this card. Sorry. Go in speed 1.
I mean, that makes sense. You probably want to save those, all of them for the acclimators as best you can.
I'm probably going to crash, actually. Let's see if I turn 1.
Oh, I don't think you should. I thought you lined up to where you were. It's just going to be close. Yeah, you're still good.
Alright. Yep.
And then the parts resupply, Pelta. What's the navigate token, I'm guessing?
Navigate. Navigate. Alright, so take the navigate, go in speed 1. Hurry up.
Were you wanting to do your parts resupply?
Yeah, sorry.
Yep.
And parts resupply. Tap it. Send out 2. 1 to itself. 1 here. Good to go.
So they're on the Peltas. Yeah. They said to fuel your projection experts, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's going to be it for that. Next will be the squad phase. It'll just be movement as normal. We'll do that off screen. And I am within distance 1 of the station. I'll be getting an objective token or a victory token for that. So we'll be back at the start of round 2. Start of round 2. Still no Thrawn dials or fleet commands being activated yet. Squad wise, it was just pretty basic. I just shifted mine forwards just a little bit onto the station, and Robby did the same, moving his forward. Both fleets still just at speed 1, kind of slow rolling at the moment.
Navigate. I'm going.
Okay, going with Thrawn. It is a navigate. I'll be using it to speed up to 2, getting an extra click at the 2, and then after I'm done with this, using Vanto to give me a navigate token.
Go with the first one. Battleship, navigate.
They had a nav dial and a nav token, so he was thinking about jumping up to 3, but considering that's here, he was probably thinking maybe not, I don't know. But, okay, going with Palpatine on the Kuat. It is a navigate, using it to speed up, getting an extra click at the 1. Like so. Alright, which Pelta do we want first? Oh, real quick, we forgot, just a reminder, did you want to spend the navs that were on your Peltas to refresh your resupply stuff?
Yeah.
Or did you
No, I'm just going to keep them for now.
keep them for now?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure we didn't forget that last turn.
Okay. We'll go with Pelta number over here, 2, Pelta 1.
That's the one with cluster bombs and munitions. What's the command?
Command is engineering. Use that. Move him. Just gonna finish just a little bit behind.
Okay, and then the parts resupply, Pelta. What's its command?
Thing. Engineer. Go one. Already locked it in. Too late. Alright. So try to rush things.
Alright, so squad phase is just going to be movement. And I'll get another victory token from contested outpost. And just so we don't forget, did you want to refresh any of your parts or munition resupplies right now by spending any of your tokens?
Oh, so I do this now?
Yeah, it'll be basically, well, it's going to be after we move squads, but we'll just do it now just so we don't forget.
Yeah, I'll refresh it.
This is spending the nav on both to refresh both the resupply. And then I'll tell you guys where the squads all move to at the start of round 3. Start of round 3. I have a Thrawn revealed. It is in engineering. And I've activated entrapment formation with the token that Vanto gave me. For the squad movements, my defenders shifted over to my right flank while still maintaining activation range from Chimera. And Robby's V-19s all moved forward and also shifted over to get over to where the primary fight is going to be. I think we will be seeing some engagement this round for sure.
Concentrate fire. I'm gonna take a front shot, and then I'm gonna activate swivel mounts. Yeah, so I'll do that now. Swivel.
Right. So you'll have a long range, or you get 3 reds, and then you get to add a dice from an adjacent hull zone. Okay, so Robby's spending his salvo to take this shot into Palpatine, and so we're starting with 3 red, and what dice are you adding to this shot?
Black.
So 3 red and a black, starting off with. Okay, and then you get to concentrate fire.
So when do I use munition ordnance while attacking?
You can do it now if you want, but I would add your con fire first.
Right.
Yeah, so you get to add a black, so you have a black in the pool, and then you can do ordnance experts.
I'm gonna get greedy.
Getting greedy. Oh,
Same thing.
can't find. Trying to get that crit for the assault protons. Okay, so I've got 3 damage coming in. I don't know if there's any other.
I'm going to spin.
Oh, Confire token.
Confire
Yep,
token.
yep.
There.
There it is. Alright, so I'm going to be getting a face up no matter what. That's alright. I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. We'll embrace that. Contain's not going to matter because I know he's going to do the assault proton. I'm going to redirect all 3 to my port sides. Port side shields go down. Then my face up, I'm assuming you're doing assault protons.
Mm-hmm.
Faulty countermeasures, I cannot spend exhausted defense tokens. That's actually not the greatest in the world for me.
Navigate it. And I'm going to slow down to speed 1. Not good. Okay. Damage.
I'm going to be 1 face up.
Disengage fire control. When declaring an attack of a target, you cannot choose a target against whom the attack would be obstructed.
I'm spending one of my pass tokens, so it's going back to Robby.
I'm going to take my front shot, so I'm going to activate bail.
What's the command?
Let's see, let me make sure I'm doing everything correct. So I have to choose now. Okay, so let me do this. I'll reveal, concentrate fire, and I will activate swivel mounts. And now I need to choose, do I want to use gun speed 2. I don't need an engine.
Well, you're going speed 1 right now with
Speed
them.
1. Speed 1.
And you have a nav token.
So I won't use bail right now. So going to open fire on that ship.
Alright, long range, front to front. And using swivel mount, well, I say long range, this might be medium range. We do corner to corner. Why is it so hard not to buy things.
I'm cardboard on my side.
Yep. Barely touching the corner of mine, so that is going to be medium range. Front to front. Into. Okay, so starting with 3 red, a blue, and I'm guessing you're using a black with your swivel.
Yeah.
And he's spending his salvo to take this shot. It's actually not bad. And you got con fire. Adding in a black, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I'm gonna be greedy, but no, we'll take it. So I'll assault proton torpedoes, charge that, and then stop your redirect.
Which one?
Can you still spin this, or you can't spin it?
No, right, I can't because of my faulty countermeasure. So stop the green one. All right, so I can do nothing. So I'm gonna be taking 6 damage straight up. First, though, I have to take my assault proton I'm taking, which is structural damage. That's a good one to get. And then I take 6 damage, 4 on my shields, and 2 face down. Kuat has already taken 5 damage. Alright, going speed 1 with the nap token. Okay, going with Palpatine on the Kuat that has its front shields and port shields down and taken 3 damage. It is going to be a concentrate fire, and then using Thrawn's engineering dial plus my engineering token to get rid of my faulty or my whatever my crit damage I had plus another one, so healing 2 damage cards, the crit being one of them. And then with my concentrate fire, I'll be taking 2 shots. The first one will be the close range into Bale, and then after my con fire, I'll be doing a medium range shot into the unnamed acclimator. Alright, so shooting Bale first, so I'm going to have 3 red, 2 blue, and 5 black to start.
Oh, this is going. Thermal shields.
Alright, what are you getting rid of? You can get rid of 5.
Just get rid of your blacks.
All the black dice gone. So 3 red, 2 blue. And then we will concentrate fire. We'll concentrate fire in a red. And let's see here. Leave that, save that. I am going to spend this to leading shots. My accuracy red and my blank red. Same difference, and I'll stop your redirect.
I will just simply. I might get another chance No, I'm going to keep it because I have to have it for Palpatine.
Yeah, if you spend salvo, then you have to spend another defense token to take the shot.
I hate
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's take it on shields.
Yep, so just front shields go down to 1. It's far less than you could have taken. Thermal shields, once again, doing its thing. Alright, and now the medium range shot into the front of the other one.
Same thing. Okay, we got tokens going over here. Alright. Same thing.
So we're going to have 3 red, 2 blue, so you can get rid of 2.
Thermal shields. Get rid of 2 blue. Get rid of 2 blues.
Okay, so just my reds. That's all I got right there.
I will, I'm gonna redirect, over here.
It's redirecting to the starboard side, so starboard shields go down. Okay, and now I'll be using entrapment formation to slow down to speed 1 and just going straight. This is a cluster bomb pelt to here, the one that has munitions resupply.
Oh, I thought this was a...
Oh no, I'm sorry. Look at the wrong one. That is the parts resupply. The one with the token, that's munitions resupply. It is an engineering.
Okay, I'm going to...
Are you going to be using your parts resupply?
Parts resupply, or munitions?
Or munitions, I mean, yeah, you have to decide that after you reveal the dial before you do anything else.
I am going to... Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it for right now, it's fine.
So, not dispersing, okay. So, engineering, you also have an engineering token.
Spend 2 of these.
So, you'll get 6 engineering.
So, send 2 shields. So, for 2, I'll send 2 shields.
Yep.
And then I'll send them back over here.
So, raising the starboard shields of the acclimator that is unnamed. Then you have 4 remaining. You can just basically raise those 2 shields back up that you just spent. It's a pretty good combo with those peltas as healing ships.
Do I have an obstructed shot? I don't know if I do.
You might have 1 red.
Yeah, I got a 1 red. Just take off this little pot shot.
Yep, so what defense token would you like to spend?
I keep forgetting about that. Palpatine, we'll spend redirect.
Okay, and then we can just roll it here since it's just 1 red. So it'll be the big deal.
And we've got accuracy. Good. Going speed 1. Area.
Spending my last pass tokens, we're going to the parts resupply pelta. What's the command?
Command is engineering. Same thing, same verse as first. We're just gonna
now the order that this happens, you have to do the parts resupply first before you resolve your engineering
so I
token.
can't use this.
Right, so you can't spend the token you have before you disperse the engineering tokens. But you can disperse them to other ships, just not the ship it's on.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and check this and disperse. Send this one over here.
So 1 engineering going to the other pelta from parts resupply.
Same thing for...
Then using your
so using
token plus the dial to get 6. So using 2 vet to send 2 shields
so
over.
Send 2 over
and then heal 2. Yeah. That's a really good combo. Using these things as healers. And you might have a long range shot if you want to grab your long range tool there. And this would be clear.
It'll be front or front. I'll do front to front.
Alright, front to front. I have no shields there. Again, we'll just do this here. Just 2 reds. Let's do this one quick.
What am I doing here? Okay, yeah. So 2. I got spend a token. Spend redirect.
Spending the redirect. Okay.
And 2 dice.
Accuracy, crit. What would you like to accuracy? I have an exhausted brace. You guys know exhausted brace, exhausted redirect, green contain.
I will stop your redirect.
Okay, now I'll just spend my contain to take a face down. 4 damage now back on the Kuat. And then moving speed 1. Okay, going with Thrawn, it is a squadron command. Obviously not using my Thrawn engineering dial because I can't, because I already have an engineering token. But I'm going to say I'm using it for the sake of it. You're allowed to, in the FAQ, you're allowed to say that you're activating the command just for the purposes of cards, and this is just for Vanto, so I don't forget. I mean, I could do it after the squad command, but I need to remember to do this. So Vanto is giving me a nav token. Squads, and just as a reminder, I just always want to make sure I remind people I did it all at once, because it's not going to matter in this case, even though this is a tournament prep battle. It's not going to make any difference. I'm going to do the same thing no matter what happens. All my squads coming over here to do shots into the front of Bale, making sure to stay out of engagement of this V-19. This is Merrick. So you guys know the order of who's doing the attacks and when. This defender first, then that defender, then this defender, and then lastly with Merrick. Alright, Bale has been healed back up. He has 3 shields left on the front instead of only 1 now. So starting with the first defender for nothing. Second defender for a crit. Redirecting to the starboard. Third defender, crit.
Take it.
Okay, so front shields go down to 2. And then Merrick. Now I'll use his ability to change this to a crit, so crit hit.
And 0.
Well, shields go down to 0. Okay, and then for movement, I'm going to use entrapment formation to speed up to speed 3 for the Chimera. Alright, then all that's left is Robby's squads in the squad phase, and I will be getting another victory token from the Kuat. No squads in range to do any attacking, but Robby will be able to move his V-19s, and I'm sure to try to go in and then start locking down my defenders, and I'll show you where they go at the start of round 4. Start of round 4. Have another Thrawn engineering dial and reactivating entrapment formation. My Kuat has taken 4 damage, 7 health remaining, no shields on the port and front sides. As you can see, V-19s have all come on in to lock down the majority of my defenders. Robby's first player, so he will be able to take a shot on the Kuat if he can't drop it before the Kuat gets to tee off on both acclimators.
Whatever.
So going with Bale.
Navigate. So I'm going to shoot into, of course, the Kuat right in front of me. That's close range.
Oh yeah. Did you want to do a Bale?
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Yeah. Engineering.
Turn that into a dial.
And then
So get you 2.
4 on the front.
You can raise 2 on the front. Okay.
2. Yeah, 2. I went the wrong way.
Then you got a front to front.
Is that 2? I'm on 2.
Back again. Yep, you're on 2. Front to front into Palpatine's Kuat. Okay, so Robby's spending a salvo for this attack. He's gonna get 3 red, 1 blue, 2 black, and then he gets 1 from Swivel, which I'm guessing you're adding in a black.
Yeah.
If you're gonna add that in, swivels are added at the beginning, I believe. So. Not too shabby so far. Do you want an ordnance? Try to fish for that assault proton.
Yeah, why not? Ordnance all third.
Oh, you come on, ordnance 2.
2.
Ordnance
So
is only
hit.
2 dice now. Yeah. Oh, and it paid off.
And then I will use my concentrate fire token. Roll this.
Very good, and that is a lot of damage coming in. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Obviously, I'm going to brace that to 5 and redirect it to my starboard side. I'm guessing you do assault protons. Yeah, so first I do my assault protons. Another structural, are you kidding me? 2 straight structurals for this guy. Alright, so then I have to take 5 damage after the brace, redirecting to 3 on my shields. That means I then take 2 more face down. Kuat has taken 8 damage. He has 3 health remaining. Did you want to take a side shot at the Chimera? It would be 1 less because of swivels. You'd basically be throwing 1 red. But keep in mind, I do have salvo.
I'll lose both the dice.
Yeah,
Okay.
you lose both sides with swivel mount.
I'm not going to shoot. Yeah.
Okay.
And
You also lose dice on your flacking, so you only get 1 flak dice if you flag out. Well, you actually don't have a side flag, so.
And I will.
Yeah, your only shot would be is if you want to throw 1 red at the Chimera.
Yeah, there's nothing I want to shoot. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna run it. Oh, sorry. Run
Just gonna
into-
ram?
run
Alright, sweet.
into-
Both take it face down. Kuat's down to 2 health remaining. Okay, and we are going with Palpatine. It is a concentrate fire. Using Thrawn's engineering dial to raise 2 shields on my front, and I'll be firing twice. First into Bale, second shot into the other acclimator. Alright, first shot going into Bale. He is spending a brace for thermals. And he has no shields on the front. He's taken 1 damage. He has 1 shield on his starboard side. So I get 3 red, 2 blue. I believe that was a hit. 1 second, guys. Just check just to make sure. Nope, that was not a hit. That was a blank. So I've got an accuracy and a double. I'm going to leading shots this. As much as I can. Oh, wait. Concentrate fire first in a red. Then we'll leading shots to 2 blank reds. That'll work. I will stop your redirects. 5 damage on the front. And I think that'll get you down to 1 health remaining. Actually, you redirect, so you can't redirect.
Oh, okay. 1 health remaining. On this one?
On bail.
Oh, fail. So,
You've taken 1, you take 5 face down, so that'll be 6 total damage.
I thought I had 4 shields on the
Oh, I'm sorry, you have 2 shields. My bad, I forgot you healed shields. This is on bail.
Oh, do I have 4?
This is on bail.
Right here. Okay, so
Yep.
I have 2 shields.
My bad, I forgot you raised your shields. So you actually are going to be taking 2 on the hull, 2 on the shields, 3 on the hull. My bad. So
I could burn my brace if I wanted to.
no, you've already spent it with
Okay.
the thermal.
So down 0. 0. Okay.
So now what you could do, well actually before you take the damage, you could choose then if you want to spend your salvo, you could then burn another defense token to take a salvo shot back.
If I have to salvo, I have to burn something, don't I?
Yep.
But it would be obstructed too.
No, it's a clear shot.
Oh man, you got 2 shields on the front.
2 shields on the front.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so you spend your salvo, or burn your salvo.
Burn
Burning your, what are you gonna, and spending the redirect, okay?
that. And red and blue.
Red and blue.
I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just stop your. Yep, no. Go ahead, right there.
Yep, so 1 shield down on the front of the Kuat, and then you take 3 more face down damage cards. Okay, and then my second shot into your other acclimator, if you want to get your other acclimator's defense tokens.
Okay.
And are you going to thermal on this one?
Yep.
Taking out my blacks. Okay, this acclimator is actually full health. He was able to get full shields back on this. That is not bad. Let's see, I have 2 health remaining. Or is it 3 health remaining? Yeah. I have 2 health remaining with 1 shield. Am I going to care about your salvo back, or do I want you to just take all this on the front? I will lock down your redirect and 5 damage. So that'll just drop your shields and take 1 face up.
Shield failure. Your opponent may choose 2 of your hull zones. I suppose you just lose the shield.
Drop your back shield by 1. And drop your port shield by 1. Did you want a salvo?
Yes.
Spending salvo and spending redirect. Have 1 shield on the front.
Yeah, same.
No shields on the front. Okay, then I will ram bail and we both take it face down.
Acclimator.
I'm going second acclimator. What's the dial?
Dial is navigate.
So navigate.
Use this.
Using bail engineering token.
Rid of this.
Doing his face-up damage card he had.
So we got navigate. I will shoot, of course, into Palpatine.
Okay, and what would you like? All of your defense tokens are exhausted. What would you like to burn to take the shot?
Salvo.
Burning the salvo. All right. I'm not even going to go to the tray. I have 1 health left, no shields. So Palpatine's going down, unless this is the biggest whiff in the history of Armada. It'll be 3 red, 1 blue, and 3 black from your swivels. And you got him. Palpatine goes down. And then moving at speed 1.
I'm going to use my nav to go up to speed 2. Yeah, speed 2. know if I'm going to clear that. Janky move here.
Okay, I'm just gonna move Merrick there. And you might run over him. Yeah, looks like you're gonna run over Merrick, sorry. You are able to clear the asteroid. Actually, that's not Merrick, it's just a regular defender. And actually, you didn't run over him, so I'll just put him back where he was, which is about there. Alright, Thrawn, the squadron command. I'll be getting a Vonto nav token after I'm done with the squads, or just doing the non-activation of the engineering. So the squads that I can grab, I think I can get at least 3. Actually, I can get everybody, just barely. So, we'll do the squads first. I'll have to do those one at a time, or just describe what they're happening. They're just going to have to be attacking, because they're all locked down by at least one V19. And then Thrawn will be doing a medium range. We'll do front to front into Bale. Okay, it might be kind of hard to tell, but I'm doing the defender that is immediately in front of Bale, going into the unpainted V19 directly to its right. 2v2 black for 3 damage.
Oh, which one?
That one right there. Yep.
2?
3 damage. And I'm just going to hang on to him real quick. I'll do the next defender. This is going to be the defender to the back left for 3 damage. So got that V19. And we're going to do Merrick on the other V19 that is not painted, that he's immediately next to, for 3 damage. And since I don't have another defender in range, kind of did this out of the sequence I needed to, we're going to go after the silver V19s that are to the left of Bale for only 1.
This one?
Yep. Alright, now I've got a medium range, front to front, into Bale. Bale has 2 health remaining, no shields there. You're getting 4 red, 4 blue.
Thermals.
Okay, what do you want to take away?
All your blues.
All of my blues, preventing my rerolls. Alright, so Robby does have shields he can redirect to, but I have XI7s, so basically what I need is 3 damage to get through the XI7 shield and the 2 remaining health. And I got it. Alright, which Pelta would you like to do first?
Guess we're just going to keep ramming for now unless you can jump over me. Okay, I'll activate in the one over here, the gunnery one.
Well, that'll be this one. Right.
The other one,
The parts one? Okay, going with the parts, Pelta. I'm going to do this one right here.
Parts Pelta. Engineering. I'm going to, so I don't have that. So I could use 2 points to, am I short on any shields up there?
Yes, so your shields are down on this
Okay.
acclimator right here.
So what I'm going to do is take 2 shields.
What's that? This Pelta here. How are you doing? Yep.
God, okay, so he's injured, so I'm activating this Pelta.
Yeah.
He's been hit. I will repair damage.
Yep, so using 3 to repair damage. Gotcha.
And I have
Now you can still send 1 shield over, but you could drop 1 shield on him to send 1 shield over.
drop a shield.
So shield off the back.
Send 1 over here and go up to.
Raising shield by 1. Gotcha. Now you have the Chimera in a close range double arc. You want to take those shots?
You want me to just roll it here?
And now we'll go into the tray. First, front shot or side shot?
Front.
Alright, 2 red and black. Front to front.
Stop your salvo.
Stopping my salvo, I'll just redirect to my aft actually with my advanced projectors. And then do you want to do your side shot?
Red, black.
Wow. Pelta punching hard. So I will brace I will redirect, and I will salvo. So bracing to 2, redirecting, I'm going to take them on both on my starboard shield. Starboard shields go down to 1. Salvo black, this will be into your side, 2 blue and a red. And I'll just leave it.
One of them. I guess it doesn't matter because it's the last. I'll make you roll the blue.
The crit.
Okay, and
so you embrace the 1 then, so you can redirect 1. It'll have to be your front or your back. Well, it can't go to your starboard side.
Okay.
Yeah, it can go to your front or your back.
Front.
Okay, so front shields go down by 1. Alright, go on speed 1.
Don't want to use a token. Yeah, you're still going to have me in your front arc. May as well try to get double. Ugh. It's going to hurt.
Just hitting this guy. Just move him to your back so you can't do squad attacks in the squad phase. With him, at least. Munitions resupply. Pelta.
Okay, I'm going to reveal a net.
Engineering.
I'm going to cap this.
Dispersing con fire tokens.
Send 1 to this acclimator. 1 here. And then do I have 3? Yeah, 1. Yeah. Okay. Can I can send 1 to myself.
Yep.
There.
So everybody gets the remaining con fires.
So
what do you want to do for engineering?
Yeah, so I got 4, so I'm gonna send 2.
You actually got 6 because you have an engineering token on that one.
Yeah, so
if you want to use it.
So I'm gonna take 2. Okay, so take 2 shields. 2 shields from here.
Yep.
0. Send them out back up to him.
Alright, so on the front?
Yeah, 4.
We'll go up to 3.
3.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you can heal those shields immediately you just spent.
Alright.
On that Pelta. And you do have a long range side to front, but it's obstructed, so no shot, because it's just 1 red.
Front, and I'm out of range.
Yeah.
So it's obstructed.
Oh, what's your flak?
Flak is a blue-black.
You might be in blue range, flat. You are of everybody, so you can throw 1 blue at everybody. We'll do that one here. So,
first one.
this defender. Nothing.
Nothing. Get a new blue.
Get a different blue. That guy doesn't like it. No. Oh my goodness! And then Merrick. Oh wow! You forgot to load the ammunition in your flat guns.
Okay. So then we'll turn 1.
Alright, then we got squad phase. I'm going to take a picture, and then Robby's going to do his squad attacks on my defenders. Which one are we attacking with first?
This one and that one.
Okay, so we've got on the right side of your screen there, guys, the unpainted V19 attacking the defender immediately to the left of Merrick. All my guys are full health right now. Wow, great shot. 4 damage. I mean, that's where V19s can actually tee off hard with the red dice. Alright, next one.
Next one.
What are we doing?
Oh, the red one. Sorry.
Red one, same guy?
Yeah, 1.
1.
And then,
you do have swarm friends, so.
Yeah.
For 1, so he's on 1 health. And I guess the blue. Silver, or the blue, the blue V19. Got him. Yeah. So that defender goes down. And then the orange V19s, who are they attacking?
They will attack.
Okay, they can only attack 1, sorry.
That guy.
Yeah, front left, guys, that defender now. Being attacked by the orange V19.
Swarm.
You do have swarm, yes.
2.
He goes down to 4. And then his green V19 is just going to move. No one gets a victory token on this because I moved out of range of the station foolishly. And then we'll be back at the start of round 5. Start of round 5. Last Thrawn dial is in engineering, swapping to take evasive action and activating it. To show you the green V19 moved back into the middle just to hold everyone down. We've got our 2 healing Peltas and our unnamed acclimator. Unnamed acclimator isn't too bad with all the healing he's been getting. He's only taken 1 face down damage right now with shields being healed, and the Peltas also do not have actual damage on them yet. So we'll see with 2 rounds remaining if Thrawn can drop any more ships without going down himself.
Concentrate card. Do I have a shot at you?
You do. You just have a front shot. You can do a front to front or front to side, whatever your choice is. It'll be long range.
Front to front. Oh, front to side.
Front to side, okay. Still got the swivel mounts pointing out the front. So doing that straight off the bat. Okay, so we got 3 red, a black, and then I'm guessing another black from swivel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Confire token, yeah, so.
Well, you did get that in a black from swivel.
Okay.
Oh no, 1 black from swivel, yeah, so I'm sorry, 3 red and 1 black from swivel. This is long range. Getting myself confused here. Then you get to Confire in a black or a red, I'm guessing a black. Nice, and you have a Confire token. Rolling the blank red. Your dice have been hot, man. You've been getting the doubles. Well, I'm definitely bracing and redirecting. And I don't think I have any other salvos I care about. I might care about if your Pelta decides to shoot at me, actually. So I'm going to save my salvo because 1 red going back isn't going to make a difference here. 2, 4, 6, 8. Brace to 4. Redirect. This is where advanced projectors help.
I'm clicking my missiles. Sorry.
Yep, assault protons assume we're going off. I'm going to take 2 off the front, 1 on my starboard, 1 off my back. Then I get a face up from assault proton torpedoes. Damage controls: when I overlap a ship or obstacle, I deal 1 additional face down damage card in addition to other effects. That's no fun. So Robby's going to then flak for a second shot, but because of swivel mounts, he has to drop a dice. So he's dropping the blue, so he'll have black dice on these 3. So Merrick. Nothing. Ordnance experts. Still nothing. This defender. 1, and then that defender. 1. So this defender is on 5. This defender goes down to 3, and then moving at speed 3. Or speed 2, I'm sorry. I'm just all out of sorts right now for some reason.
This ain't gonna be good because you're gonna get away now. Score some points.
Yep, you'll get a victory token this turn. Okay, going with Thrawn, it is a squadron dial, using Thrawn's engineering dial plus the token I had on the ship to get 6 points. I got rid of my critical damage effect and raised 1 shield on the front. Then with my squad attacks, just going to be activating here and attacking. I mean, there's not much else I can do with them. And then I'll be doing a side to front into the acclimator, and then a front to front into the belt. I have to mention that Wanto is giving me a Confire token after I do that. So I'll start with my defender that is on 3 health. He's going to attack the blue V-19 squad, so that's the front left defender against the V-19 squad that's right in front of him. For only 1 damage, the defender behind him will try to finish him off. For only 2 damage, he's still alive on 1. And then we will go ahead and do Merrick on him for... actually, Merrick's not in range. Merrick's going on the V-19 that's unpainted. And with Merrick, I don't need to do that, but yeah, Merrick gets him. That V-19 goes down. Alright, first shot against the acclimator will be 2 blue, 2 red. So what do you want to take out?
Your blues.
Okay. Just 1. Just taking on the front. Alright, now into the Pelta. If you want to grab the Pelta's defense tokens. 4 blue, 4 red. Be into the front. Oh my gosh.
See, so you gotta get through 3 shields and 5 bull?
Yeah. Well, 2 shields. Well, yeah, 3 shields with the redirect because of only redirecting 1. This is obviously happening here. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 damage.
Do I have to mitigate?
Um,
So 2 go down, and then I got 5, so you get 7. You gotta get 7.
yeah.
Unless I don't know. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This won't kill you if you can burn the redirect to make you reroll both of these doubles. Or not redirect, but evade. Yeah, that's the only way to survive.
And then I can.
You can redirect one, but you're only redirecting one to save it.
Yeah, so the
Yep.
doubles.
Yep, so burning that. Might have saved you. So then I'm guessing you want to redirect.
Yes.
So to redirect to 1 shield, 2 shields off the front,
And 3, if one
and
face
then
up.
3 internal first on face up. I think that saved you.
Okay, please, no, strike for failure. Preamble. For your ability command die, you must either disable one damage or destroy the disable. It's not good. Come on, guys.
The crew's panicking.
It's just a start disorder.
Yeah, right. Alright, and then 2 more face down.
And that's the engineer one.
Yeah, that's the engineer. And I'm going to have to ram, which is unfortunate. We'll take face down. That Pelta has 1 health remaining now. Just had to do 1 more damage. The burning the evade saved him. I thought I had him.
Discard it. Okay.
Well, you don't flip that face down. That
Okay.
it's
Oh, I have to do that in perpetuity.
yeah, until you decide to
Repair it.
So you could choose to take a damage and then repair it with your engineering.
So what I'm going to do is take the last tap of this.
Torch resupply going out
Him.
to the acclimator and then on himself. And so you take a damage. You can take it on a shield.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I
Oh, or you're planning not. You're just going to discard your dial and not take the damage.
I forgot. I could get rid of this.
Yeah, you have to. If you take a damage on your shield, you could spend your engineering dial to
Get rid
heal
of
it.
this. Get rid of. Okay. Okay. I
Yep,
take a damage.
You have to take the damage and take it on a shield.
Alright, there's. Let's do it. 1. And
Now you
then-
can use the dial. You get a full 6 engineering because you have the token as well.
It's 4, and I got 2, so I'll just bring the shield back up.
You have 3 left.
Which one? Wait, which one?
So you have 6 engineering.
Right.
You healed a damage card for
2
3,
left.
so you have 3 left.
3 left. Okay, you were right. Okay.
So you can heal another damage card if you want, or raise 1 shield.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay.
Yep.
You're gonna hit me. Yeah, it's gonna. There we go.
Yep. So only taking 2 damage now, with
Yeah.
the good healing you're able to do.
You're gonna fire back.
That's the question if you want to shoot me, because I do have a salvo.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I mean, because I could end up killing myself. I'm just gonna go forward and try to get out of the way. No, don't move. There we go. I may hit anyway. I probably will.
Wow, barely fitting in there.
Everybody's,
Nice job.
Everybody's panicked. Now it's fine.
Yep.
Stars back on.
Yep. All right, now the munitions, Pelta.
He has engineering. I don't think he's not. Yeah, he is damaged.
I don't think he's taking any damage.
I'm talking about him. He's
Oh,
taking
the acclimator, yeah.
1 shield damage. I'm going to spend 2 of my shields, so 2 engineering points, and I'm going to send 2
Pelta.
over to him. Maybe he can live.
So 1 on the back.
And then I have
Well, you can only have 1 on the back.
oh, okay.
You want to put like maybe 1 on the front?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, so I have a token. I'll bring up my shields. It's right 2. No, is that right 2?
Yeah, you send 2 over, then you raise 2. Yeah. When you have the engineering
Yeah,
dial
that's
plus
right. I'm back
token.
to 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do. He's gonna do 1 flag. Yeah, 1 red for. Well, you're only gonna. Are you medium? Is your star destroyer?
Oh no, you're at long range. It'll be 1 red.
Just to take pot shots back and forth, 1 red. That doesn't even seem like it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. No, I'm not gonna do it. So I'm just gonna flak.
Well, let's see what our range is. You actually have everybody in blue-black range.
So, okay. So you want me to do it here?
Yep, we'll do it here. It'll be quick.
1.
Okay, he's down to 2 health remaining.
1 behind him. 2.
2. He's down to 3 health remaining. Merrick has taken a damage. Alright, and then movement. Movement speed 1.
I'm gonna fill my gas. That's not good. I could have finished out your defenders. Do I have a token? Instead of 0. Nope.
Yeah, you have.
Hit everybody.
Yeah, you're gonna hit these 4 for sure. You might hit the other 2. We'll see. And so just these 4. Yeah, we're just gonna put these guys all on the back here so they can't attack me. Oh yeah, I forgot to switch these guys over. They should be in orange because they've already attacked. Your guys have not. Like so. And he's gonna make sure that he's not locked down by anybody to be attacked. He only has 1 health, or 2 health. No, 1 health. 2 health. Gosh. So we're gonna place like so. Make sure you can't attack. And like that. Make sure he's activated. Okay, squad phase. I couldn't quite. So these guys are no longer engaged, but they are in range to do attacks. But they'd be so green and orange can do obstructed attacks at this guy that's on 2 health because there's just no way for me to get them out of distance. And this guy then can attack Merrick. Blue squad will just have to move.
I don't get my. Do I get my swarm? Or
you will not get swarm because no one's engaged. No one's engaged anywhere with an additional friend to help out.
Orange, take out the red.
Alright, so 2 blues.
1.
Got 1, and then green.
2.
So that defender goes down.
And then I'm going to take blue and lock him down.
Okay, and then you want red to attack Merrick.
There we go. Merrick. Blue and red. 2.
Alright, brace to 1, down to 4, and then you gain a victory token. Alright guys, we're going to be moving into the final round. I think this might actually be pretty close. Although I actually do need to get another kill to equal out losing the Kuat. I was very reckless, that was kind of intentional. I wanted to see how much the Kuat could take, and apparently not much against 2 acclimators. But we'll see if I can't drop another ship, hopefully a Pelta, to get some points and find out how this thing plays out at the start of round 6. Okay, final round 6. I have switched to intensify firepower, then discarded it to activate it, keeping my Confire token just in case. And then we have the situation in here. These V-19s are still looking strong, holding my guys down, preventing me from doing any additional bombing. And this Pelta that I hit hard is actually not in that bad a shape. This acclimator does have a front shot close range into the Chimera. So we'll see if any other ships drop before the end of the round.
Navigate. Probably going to use that to get on now. Wait, do I have to end the round within the station?
Within 1 of the station. You're not going to be able to get out of range of it. You'll get a victory.
I know, but I was thinking if I sped off and just zoomed on out of there and just got out of the way.
You might have. I don't think you can move fast enough to get out of the way of the station. You can get out of the way of the Pelta, but
I'm going.
But you're definitely gonna have a shot at me here.
I don't think I'm not. There's no way I can kill you. So maybe if I flag and finish off.
Now you've got a side flak into Merrick and a rear flak into the other
Do I
defender.
have you double arced on the defender?
Let's see if you got me double arcs.
I don't think there's anything I can drop the Star Destroyer.
Yeah, I don't think you have enough damage. You do have this guy double arced. Yeah, I mean, I've got 3 shields on the front, 3 on the side, and still 9 health remaining. Yeah, I don't even know if you have enough firepower to do enough.
Why not? We'll try.
Going after the Star Destroyer?
Yeah, and then I'll flash back.
Alright, sounds good. Red, a blue, and 3 black with swivel mounts into my side. Okay, and I guess ordnance.
Why not?
Try to get the crit.
No.
Oh! And what would you like to lock down?
The brace and salvo.
Alright, I'll just redirect 1 to my front and keep 1 on the side. Okay, and then the flacking, forgot to show that. He got 1 damage on this guy. He's down to 2. And then moving at speed 2, you speed up to 3 if you want.
I'm actually just gonna go down and slow down to 1, and then just sit on top of the station. Take a double click. No, yeah, take a double click and just right there. I actually went around.
Yeah, that is a ramp. Uh-oh.
You probably couldn't have avoided that no matter
Yeah.
what.
So the pelt on that guy take a damage. Right, we're going with Chimera. It's a squadron command. We'll activate my last 2. Merrick and this guy. Merrick's actually going to do a bombing run because he's going to lock down by 1 and he has grit, so I can try to help me take down this pelta. Then we'll start with the side shot, see if that's enough, and if it's enough, then we'll have a front to front into this pelta and see if I get lucky.
Is that long range?
I'll have to measure it. I think it is long. It might be medium, but we'll see. We're going to start with the defender that's engaged with the 1 health blue V-19 squad. And got him. And then that guy's going to fly away because he only has 2 health left and I don't like killing him for points. And Merrick is flying over to the opposite side of the wounded pelta that I'm going to try to kill. He's going to do his bombing attacks into the front. He's got 1 shield there. And I will actually stop your redirect. Just 1 damage on the front, so shields go down. Okay, then side to front into that pelta. And let's see if that's enough even with your brace. Yep, so that's going to be 5 damage. You can then brace to 3 and redirect 1 and then take 2 on the hull and that'll be enough to kill it. And let's measure range here. And that is going to be medium range. Important. It is going to be medium range in the front. This pelta is untouched, so he has a full 3 shields there and full health. This is going to have to be the most incredible roll I've ever rolled, if I even have the hope of getting lucky with this. That is not it. I'm actually not even going to pull these out. I'm just going to drop a blue and re-roll everything. Leading shots. That is much better, but I still need to get an accuracy. And I do have a con fire token. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, con fire, get an accuracy. Nope. So you will live.
This, and then I'll take the...
Well, you want to do that one first, probably, to see what you do. So, but discard it to reroll both of these, I'm guessing.
Oh, that's right, it's medium.
Yeah, it's medium range.
If you get an accuracy, it doesn't count against.
No, it doesn't count against you
Yeah.
because I can no longer spend. I can no longer modify dice now because we're in the defense token step. This is still going to be pretty close. So now you can brace. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8. Actually, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 damage. Brace to 5. Redirect 1.
Wait, that was into the side?
Goes into the front.
So all down.
Yep, so you're basically taking 4 on the shields and 1 face up. And even if I sped up to ram you, I still wouldn't get you. And we'll just say this, evades re-rolling double reds has been very effective.
Ruptured engine.
I'm going to use my Vonto nav. I got slowed down to 1. Actually, I landed on that debris field. That's funny. I'll just drop these shields down. They're supposed to be down anyway. Alright, your Pelta.
I'm not going to do anything with it. Just
Yep.
go forward 1.
Yep, because he doesn't want to risk the salvos back to potentially kill him.
And then everybody's just going to...
Yep. Alright, then you get 1 more victory token. And then we'll go to points, and we'll see what it comes out to. I think this is going to be pretty close, guys, so we'll be back at the post-game interview. Okay, so the final points came out to I scored 266 points and Robby scored 213 for a margin of victory of 53, which is not enough to get to the threshold, so that still is a 6-5 victory to the Imperials, basically a tie in tournament play. And I'm just right off the bat, guys, I'm just going to say it, and I'm sure you guys were already probably commenting or even just, yelling at me on your screen. I played this very recklessly. Since this is a practice game and I'm still getting the feel for this heavily changed list I've done, I wanted to see how tough the Kuat could be going into the face of this brutal firepower. And as you see, it actually dropped pretty quickly to the firepower of 2 acclimators. And those acclimators, you guys have already seen it, and we're just seeing it over and over again now, how powerful thermal shields are. If Robby didn't have thermal shields, I think both acclimators drop before the quad even dies. They mitigate, because we don't even know what I would have rolled on my black dice. I actually got, I think, if I'm remembering off the top of my head, 2 shots on Bale and 1 shot on the other acclimator with my expanded launchers. So, hey, 3 more expanded launcher shots that I didn't even get to use the red dice because of thermals. Mm-hmm. But that's 15 dice that they did not take of black dice. And that's just massive damage mitigation. So, again, just showing the power of thermal shields. If I were to play this again and actually try to be smart about it, 1, I just need to slow roll more. I should have just stayed on the station at speed 1. Just make you come to me and just rack up victory tokens until the end of the game. Mm-hmm. And then I should have also then tried to coordinate my firepower of my Star Destroyers together better, so I'm attacking you at the same time, and get to your side where your swivel mounts aren't helping you. So that I didn't play this very well. I played it very poorly, even though I'm wanting to use the Kuat as a punching bag blunt force ship, I need to be careful when I'm facing a list like this, especially thermal shields, that I need to still be smart and use finesse to utilize the maneuverability that a Star Destroyer can have to get into your side, which your side is much weaker on these acclimators. So,
it was just, the acclimators just punch. This was just me messing around on Armada Builder and just looking to see what happened, and I've seen... I don't know. I liked it. I liked the list. And this needs some tweaking, tuning. Maybe if you had killed maybe a Pelta early in the game, because those that repair.
That repair was incredible, and having 2 of them going off.
Yeah, if you imagine like a Venator
getting this
to support Peltas, and there is a list. So now that I've actually played the Peltas and see what they do, there's actually a list now. I'm going through in my mind with the Venator 2, having it push squadrons, and then just having support basically. Yeah, these peltas worked out a lot better than I had assumed they would before. So yeah, maybe if you killed one pelt at the beginning, because they were just, yeah, they were probably MVP for my side.
Absolutely, I think so, because if you think about this, even with my initial shots with the Kuat that were neutered, the first time I shot at you, I still dropped the shields of Bale on the front.
Yep.
He had no shields. But since you're first player, you are able to go with Bale, use a Bale token, and raise those shields up with your engineering with the Bale token. Take your shot, and then take a hit back, and then use the Pelt to raise shields again before the Chimera hit him.
Right.
So it was just absolutely. Well, actually, for the Kuat to hit him the next round, it just I'm getting some of the rounds mixed up. But you guys saw it. Combined with the Bale tokens and the double Pelt to raising shields is just.
Yep.
That's 4 shields that the Pelts are giving out.
4 shields every round, and yeah, just I like it. They're pure support. That's all they're gonna do is sit in the back, and then they contribute. One of them contributed a little bit to the firefight when he got it double arc there, so it wasn't too shabby either. They're just nice little support ships that decent flak, okay dice. I mean, it's just a nice little battery to have on. Just it keeps everybody charged up and in the fight.
Now, if you want to go super repair support, you keep the one with the parts resupply. But the one with munitions, you drop that and you add repair crews.
Yeah.
So you got one. So then one Pelt is also healing a damage card on friendly ships.
Yeah, it's nasty. But like you said, I remember when seeing thermal shields, and a lot of people were just kind of like, "Meh, it's gonna be okay, pretty good." But I think against Imperials and Rebels,
They're fantastic.
It's brutal. It's so brutal. I really am not scared of an ISD's front arc anymore.
No.
So
no.
I'm wondering, maybe the nerf sticks coming down, where I could see they'd be like, well, you can take out 3 dice. But I'm not sure. I'm not a game designer, so, but it just to me seems, it almost at points seems unfair, where it's just, because taking out all of your black, that's insane.
Right.
And funny thing is, before we started the game, you're the one who switched out the Acclimator 2 for the Acclimator 1. That Acclimator 1 would be dead.
Yeah, we did some modifications at the beginning. His original list, his second unnamed Acclimator, had an Acclimator 1 with Clone Captain Zach on it, and I was just mentioning to him that Clone Captain Zach, I don't think is the greatest with the swivel mount ship,
right?
Because you want to shoot out the sides with Zach, and the swivel mount, you're taking away dust from the sides. It's kind of like the.
I wasn't thinking on that list.
And Acclimator 1s can't take a defensive retrofit.
Right. So
we did a little bit of modifications just to do 2 Acclimator 2s with thermals. But if we would have done the original list, you're right, that first Acclimator would just be dead.
Yeah.
Just be gone.
This game would have played.
But very differently, yeah.
So those thermal shields are just, it's almost at this point you have to staple it to everything you can take it. I mean, it's just that strong.
I am thinking, though, I don't know if they're going to nerf it, primarily because, I hope they don't, because I don't think it's broken, because only certain ships can take it. They have to have a defensive retrofit. And, you know, yes, going against Imperials and Rebels, that has the advantage, but Imperials and Rebels have ways to get around it. I mean, I know people have been talking about my external racks instead of expanded launchers. I don't... Keep telling me, by the way, guys. Maybe one day I'll listen. I'm going to keep this, though.
Maybe just try one game with the external racks, because when I was reading the comments, and I was like, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, and because external racks are added after I roll dice, so they get around thermal shields.
I was thinking, as soon as you're surrounded, who cares? You got 2 black coming back at you, and that's for MSU list. That's, I mean, like I said, with that last hard sell list, just get 1 hard sell by round 3. Just get 1, because I'm starting to notice the clone fleets, it's their support tiny ships that are really boosting things. You just take out 1, because I was thinking, if I've lost 1 Pelta, then I'm basically fighting with 1 arm type on my back the entire match. And they're not overly difficult, I don't think, to take out with 1 shot. I mean, they are.
Well, think about my 2 Chimera shots into both of them. If you didn't have those evades, I would have actually one-shotted both Peltas.
All you need was 1.
I rolled incredible, but that's what can happen. And it was one of those where your evade re-rolls saved both those Peltas on the 2 massive hits I did.
Yeah, I mean, I would be interested to see what this list would look like against a hard sell list, like 4 hard sells running at you, because
right, because well then thermal shields don't do anything.
Nothing, yeah, because that right there would take out at least 1 by round 3, because like I said, you're really just suffering. These clone fleets are just, it's their support, their token generation. It's nice. I wasn't expecting much from the Pelta, and this really changed my mind.
I like them. I like support ships, and I like the idea behind the Pelta. And you showcased a way that they can be run very effectively. And I like maybe after the tournament's done and we get back to doing more varied lists. Yeah. I'd like to see your Venator double Pelta list.
Okay, since it's gonna be way after the tournament, what I'd plan to do, maybe bring a Ventu, put the what is his name? I can't the squad guy. What's his name? Not Plo Koon, but the other
Admiral Yularen.
Yeah, so he can activate 8, take the thing, and then just keep 2 Peltas with him. Just keeping him charged up, repaired, whatever he needs.
Put thermals on there. So basically, just do a massive bomber fleet.
Yeah, just send everything.
Fully tool them out, so you can do 8 squads from the Ventu, and it's the Pelt is pure. Oh, that just sounds disgusting in my mind.
Yeah, I'm playing. I think I got 2 more games this week, so and
the thing is, you can heal your squads with Yularen.
Yes.
So you can use your Peltas to heal the squads.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that may be the next list I run.
That's actually an interesting idea. I like it.
So yeah, fun list. I liked it. I liked everything about this list. The assault concussions did, like I was telling Ben before.
They did their work.
Yeah, for me, when I made the list, it was go for broke. If I roll 2 blacks and I just get 2 hits, I'm gonna keep fishing for those crits till, because I'm just gonna keep doing that till I get what I want. So, and yeah. Cool list. I liked it. This is the first list, I think, with the acclimators. I finally did pretty well with a total acclimator list. I think this is the best way I ran. Best game I've run acclimators so far. So.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you for watching. And like I said, we're getting near the end. I'm not sure when this is going to come out. We're filming this about 10 days out, but it's going to release, I think, about 5 days out. So whenever it comes out, I just want to say thank you guys for all your suggestions. Probably about this point, I don't know if I'm going to make many changes. I'm going to be stubborn because I'm weird like that. I've liked the expanded launchers. I've had 2 games in a row where I've used them 3 times in a match. And I think they're just going to be very helpful for me in the role that I'm using them for this particular fleet build. But even though by the time this comes out, there's only going to be a few days left before I go, final thoughts for the remaining bat reps I'm going to be releasing. They're going to be kind of shotgunned out. I'm going to try to get 3 more bat reps after this one releases back to back to back, to get all my practice in. And again, just for the giveaway, I know it's repeating over and over again, but it's the Recusent or $50 store credit to Admiral Ship Shop. And for these tournament prep ones, just give me your thoughts and comments. Those of you that keep harping on me to switch to X-Rax, keep harping on me. Maybe one day I'll listen to you. It might get through my stubborn brain at one point, but even though I might not take your advice right away, I still always take I acknowledge all the advice and I store it away for future reference, etc. So thank you guys for all the help the past couple months getting prepped, and looking forward to my final remaining prep bat reps. Oh, also want to let you guys know, because some of you have been asking, I am getting a key practice in with Social General Rob. That'll be the second to last bat rep that I play, and that will be released. It's going to be a double honor gear list. That's what's submitted by a subscriber. And then there's the final one I'll play will be another subscriber list on a key list I need to try out against as well. So expect to see those 2 for Social General Rob, and then the one immediately following this one will be against Aaron and his double pickle. And then after that, it'll be the LSO. So thanks for watching. Robby, great game. Thanks for the game. And until next time, take it easy.